Here back again with black cards this time.
Black card zombie apocalypse is the first one.
This has been so overhyped, right? Every Magic-based article, people, right? This got spoiled ages ago. People just went mad for it. Zombie apocalypse, it's really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, but I wouldn't first pick this in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying to you just a minute ago, like, Strill Humans doesn't hit everything. It could hit your guys. It could completely miss their guys. And, I mean, it's only your zombies as well, so that's a bit annoying. I mean, hopefully you'd have to have a lot of zombies, so I think it's at home best in, like, the blue-black deck, but even then, blue's got a few humans, human wizards. Everyone loves them.
Taking this first is going to really set you up for a definite archetype.
Yeah. You have to be very specific.
If it turns out that this isn't a first pick card and it goes round a little bit and your first pick, like first two picks are cards that would work well with this and you get past it, then by all means, they go for it. But the drawbacks of it being 6 triple black, that's well expensive. And then you have to have quite a few things going right in order to get a decent value out of this, I think.
Death's Caress. Spider-Man's come in, he's got this woman's face, and it's going wrong.
He's going to try and pull it off. It's a sorcery, mega expensive piece of removal that doesn't really have a brilliant upside.
I like this. I think this is amazing.
It's not amazing.
It's amazing in limited.
It's alright.
It's one of the few cards that you can say for certain is going to kill that creature.
It's also a sorcery and it's also 5 mana though.
Yeah, but it's like Turn to Slag. I love Turn to Slag in Sunblock. That card was amazing. Just because a lot of people didn't like it, but at the end of the day, I know it costs a lot of mana, but it gets the job done, which is like a lot of these cheaper cards tend not to do. You're sitting there going, I've got my Victim of the Night, but he's got tons of werewolves. Well, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, that is a terrible situation when that happens. And like my initial things aside with this card, you still first pick this if there's no other pieces of better removal, or still first pick it if you prefer playing black. But I hate would hate having to be forced to play this card, like sitting there for 5 mana, destroy target creature. It's like Spread the Sickness. You think, yeah, it kills something, but after it's 5 mana, it's really annoying. I don't like it compared with other pieces.
Ravenous Demon and Archdemon of Greed.
We haven't had one of these for a long time, a demon that is actually a demon.
Yeah.
Because usually they've been a bit soft, really, with Carnifex Demon, and that's the only one I can think of.
The Demon and
Yeah, I can't remember any of the other ones, but I know what you mean. There's no Demon of Death's Gate was a bit soft as well.
Demon of Death's Gate kicks your ass if you piss it off.
Well, yeah.
And then this one could potentially even kick it harder, because that's what I'm saying. If you can't, so it's a risk whether this card is going to win you the game or actually lose.
Just completely blow you up.
You can't sacrifice a human, because usually cards like this have got to sacrifice a creature, and then if you can't pay it, you just sacrifice it, and then that's going to be downside. But if you can't sacrifice a human, you have probably lost the game.
Yep, you don't even sacrifice it, you tap it, so it's going to do it again the next turn. So
yeah. Because it's not even like, okay, well, I'll lose 9 life, but at least I'll hit you for 9. No, Yugi's going to be tapped and it's going to kill you.
I feel like the damage to you probably wanted to be 13, but they realised that's probably a bit too unfair.
13 is a bit large.
That would be...
I wouldn't be surprised if it started at 13, though, just because, what's 13? Unlucky for some.
But aside that, I'd still take it.
I would take it and then just slam humans wherever I could.
I reckon white black is going to be so be an archetype, especially with the white black make spirits card.
Yeah, easy to see that white black is being pushed, so
should be good.
Skursdag Flare.
Talk about white black.
Talk about sacrificing humans.
It's good. It's a decent card. There it goes again. Destroy target creature. No conditioning on what the creature is. That's always lovely when that happens. If worst case scenario you have to actually sacrifice this guy, that's still a fair thing to do, I think.
I think that's one of the best.
If not a human, then that would suck.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best bits about it is that it is a human. So, worst case scenario, you can use him to do it, which is great.
It's good.
I like it.
Wake Dancer, more cleavage. Yeah.
I like this card as well. 3 mana 2/2s is like the farthest you'd go for a semi-value creature. Like that's a bear is decent value. A 3 mana 2/2 is okay value. 4 mana 2/2s is just shit. But then morbiding, getting zombies, that's nice.
Yeah, Desmond 2/2's alright, but
No,
It's good. I'm happy with it. Let's
yeah,
move
I
on.
like this card. It's cool.
It's a big card coming up next.
Tragic Slip.
Whew.
That's pretty insane.
Ridiculous amount of explosion when we saw about this in the spoiler review. It's just ridiculous good card.
It's just I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory how good it's going to be. The hardest part's going to be turning on Morbid, but I don't know. I mean, it's not. I can't see it being that hard, can it?
No, I think Morbid's pretty easy to trigger if you've got a decent reason to want to build a deck that's got Morbid triggers in it to trigger this. Then I think that's definitely doable.
If they got something big you want to kill, wait till they attack and jump it, and then yeah.
Oh, being instant is so good for this card.
Mm-hmm.
Pushes it up so high.
Increasing Ambition, the black increasing card.
So Diabolic Tutor, okay, that's not good enough. Flashback, a double Diabolic Tutor.
Yep.
Bang. So good.
It's nice. I think it's easily first pick, isn't it?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, no, just for the if you only get the one cost out of it, let alone being able to do it for two.
Yeah. Gravecrawler.
I don't really think we can say anything more about this card. It's also been ridiculously spoken about with the other ones.
Yep, it's aggressive.
Yeah, like I don't like combos in Magic. I think they're just really really lame, and I don't like them at all. And all this is just a combo piece.
It's a lot worse than oh god, I can't remember his name. The vampire that came back, Bloodghast.
Yeah.
Don't know. It's interesting. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I don't
someone
like
will
it.
use it. I don't know whether I would have ever bother using this card. It's not great, is it?
I'd first pick it because it's probably going to be worth a few ticks.
I don't know if it will. I don't even know if it will be. That's being generous, I reckon.
Well, I think it will be. I think it will see some play somewhere.
Yeah.
Deadly Allure.
Like this card.
Yeah.
I like the way that it's black with green flashback, and the picture is black and green as well.
Oh.
So cool. And kind of pink, but
Yeah, well.
ignore that. It's good. It's a decent card. It's like what I said before about it's not a removal spell, but you play it, it's going to kill something, and that's just nice.
Indeed. Grave Purge.
It's Football Feast, but new name because the Football Feast is a horrible name for a card.
The picture's amazing. I just love this picture.
They don't have any eyes.
I know, well, they're
It's
all
'cause they're
not
skulls.
skeletons, yeah. But for some reason, they don't have any of their skin or things, but all of their fabric-based things are all still there.
So yeah.
Classic.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Undying Evil. I'm coming out of here.
That's such an amazing picture, and I think that's a really powerful effect as well. That's not even a your protection, return to your hand, saving ability.
Yeah.
It's makes it better.
That's just it's gonna die, but it's gonna be better. So
Yeah.
for one.
Look at the picture. I can't get over that.
This is awesome. I haven't seen this one yet. This is pretty amazing.
This is pretty amazing. With Black Cat.
Ooh. I reckon the only reason they put it in Abbey Cat was so you could get Black Cat in.
It's just so you can have a cat deck, basically.
In the same black-white human and then the same black-white token deck, you just play both of these next to each other, and the people should just consider.
Yeah,
It's a zombie
yeah,
cat
no
as
one
well.
said that this is a zombie. It's gonna have epic zombie synergy.
I can see Burger trying to make a cat deck with the four of these, 4 Abbey Cats, 4 adaptive automatons.
Yeah. Yeah, Cat Lord, hell yeah.
Adaptive automaton, name the type cat.
Spiteful
so-
Shadows.
It's but there have been cards like this in the past where when you kill something you get an advantage, but I don't like it.
I don't like these cards because then the person just doesn't block until it's good for them. I mean, well, it doesn't. It's not like it actually straight up stops them blocking because they can still do that. So
yeah, I think this is going to be one of the cards that's just floating around there at like ridiculously late pick, and people go, "No, I'll have the land." Let me play.
I suppose it's good against Fortress Crab, but you don't pick one card to fight Fortress Crab.
Highborn Ghoul.
Well, this card is far too aggressive for a zombie. Zombies with evasion? What? Zombies are like the least evasive.
Yeah.
Ever. More like defenders should have.
Well, the 28 days later zombies are pretty speedy, so not your typical shamblers.
Walkers.
But if you are playing Black Aggro, then this guy is pretty good at that.
Yep.
He's basically Spectral Rider, but with one less toughness.
Yep. Giving this guy a little tickle under the chin, so... Reap of the Seagraph.
In no way a fan of this card.
It's expensive, isn't it?
Well expensive.
Moan of the Unhallowed is one more, but you get two. But then the flashback is...
At least Moan of the Hallow's in the same colour. This is going to force you to play these double colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to do zombies, you're probably going to do... I reckon if you've got a zombie deck, I'd pick this up. It wouldn't be in my top 5, top 7. It'd be...
If you've got a zombie deck, you just take any
zombie stuff.
Card that's got zombie on it.
Yeah.
But
True.
how deep would you be into a zombie deck by the first pack opening? So.
Yeah, that's a key thing to understand. So in that respect, it makes it a better sealed card than a draft card. But
yeah,
I'm still not a fan.
Sightless Ghoul.
Surprisingly, you can't block.
Can't see.
Can't block what you can't see.
No, hate this card as well.
We don't like can't block a lot of the time, do we?
4 mana, ground based 3/3s are okay, right? That's what's a Hill Giant, that's a kind of like average on par card. It being able to not block, and then you have to actually work to get it to 3/3. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Chosen of Markov and Markov's Servant.
This card's alright.
I think the best thing you can say about this card is it's fair.
Yeah,
Definitely
it is
fair.
fair. Like you're not going to get that triggered very early. It being 4/4 later on is pretty good. You don't really have to sacrifice anything or anything bad really happen for you to flip it.
Yeah.
Ooh, one thing that might be quite key is that it's a human, so it might be quite nice in the white-black decks.
Yeah,
It's a black human.
And it's good level of boob as well.
Yeah, I was going to say double
some good boobage.
double cleavage on this one. So. Curse of Misfortunes.
Curse. This is like Curse Lord again.
I so hope that there is a curse thing, but it's not going to happen, is there?
I see a curse deck coming with the one that deals damage equal to the amount of curses.
I don't know whether it will be any good, though. I'd like to try it.
I don't think it'll be very good. You could like piece together a strategy that would be able to do it, but then the same strategy would just be better if you just play Titans instead.
Oh no, we're obviously talking about limited here.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Not going to be casting curses in standard.
They're enchantments, come on.
So yeah, if you first pick this, you get the damage one passed to you second or third. You think, fuck it, let's go curse deck, and you just take them all. Hopefully, if you get that increasing diabolic shooter to go find your pieces, and that just would be pretty bomby.
Fiend of the Shadows. She's coming to get ya.
Decent vampire wizard.
5 mana, 3/3. Flying.
I like cards that let me play other people's cards.
Yeah, that's always a weird thing to happen. It's like, well, I'll just play cards and do it better than you.
Yeah. Sacrifice a human.
Yeah, I don't know where that's come from, yeah.
Little red herring, but...
I hate sacrificing human.
Sacrifice 10 land, how do you feel about that?
No, that's awful as well.
Farbog Bone Flinger.
This guy's good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a power creep version of Skinrender.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously power creep version of Skinrender.
Yeah, actually, when you consider it, this guy is just strictly worse than Skinrender.
5 mana, 2/2. Yeah.
I think it's decent though. What was in New Phyrexia, the guy that gave +2, +0, or +0, -2? Was it 2/2? But only costs 4 mana. and then
Yeah.
this guy's 5.
So,
Still good though, because you've got to compare it to what you'd pick it over, and so in that respect it's good.
zombie as well, so. Machias the Unhallowed. Mythic. Zombie.
Yeah, it's a mythic. It's big. It's a big giant geezer. Again, it's pointless them making 6 mana big creatures, because they'll just get outplayed by Titan every step of the way.
Mm. I so wish they hadn't reprinted Titans. They're just so boring.
Yeah, but the Titans are awesome.
No, they're so boring.
They're not boring, they're.
It's boring
we've
that
seen
you
them
always
before.
inevitably have
Yeah,
to play.
well, that's what I mean. They're boring because they're old. They've been around for a while now. And don't know. Anyway,
This guy's Avacyn's icon thing has been broken.
yeah. Smicaeus,
Probably because
he's
he used it
had
to
a bit
smash
of paint
all
job, hasn't he? He's been sprayed blue and
Geralf's Messenger. Triple black.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like this card. We spoke about this guy in our spoilers as well to a reasonable extent, and if you just think about you playing it, it dies, it comes back, your opponent loses quite a bit of life from that, and then that's pretty ass-kicking.
Yeah, all he wants to do is just find the missing jigsaw puzzle, so filling his chest, so that's
just help him out.
you can give him that.
I think it might be a swamp. I don't think he's got enough swamps in his casting costs, personally.
Needs a few more swamps, probably.
Yeah.
Falconrest Torturer.
So it's okay. You'd have to work for it to become flying. A 3 mana 2/1 pretty crap. So you look at this card and think, okay, it's a sack outlet, but that's not really a brilliant thing. The one thing that saves it is that they slightly get bigger and bigger every time you kill your own people.
Yeah, only if they're humans though, so again, not really.
One thing we need to watch with these whole black cards that sacrifice humans is if you've got a lot of the black cards that sacrifice humans, you're limiting the amount of space you have for humans.
Yep.
You got to balance
that
it.
could be a bit of a red herring.
Curse of Thirst. This is a kind of rhymes.
So I think you're going to need this one if you were going to make Matt's curse deck.
This is the
Because
key
the
component.
other curses by themselves don't really synergize together to do a I'm going to kill you way. But this one does.
Yeah, the other bits would just be, oh, that's kind of annoying. I keep having to mill a couple of cards, or I keep having to, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like the way that it's uncommon.
Makes you more likely to get it.
Yeah.
Or a couple.
Woo!
Gruesome Discovery Cleavage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
very
don't know,
meh.
It's too expensive. The morbid of it is pretty decent, but
Yeah.
I don't think you'd go out of your way to trigger that morbid. If you need to play it, then I'd pretty much always say wait for morbid to play it, but play it in your second combat phase after you've rolled in.
Yeah.
I'd just say don't play it.
Yeah, that is the initial.
Yeah.
I want to take you guys on a harrowing journey.
Whoa.
It's pretty good. Lightning bolt to player, but they draw 3 cards. That's where you play this card.
I'd rather lightning bolt myself and draw 3 cards.
Oh right, yeah. That
Oh.
I think that's cool. I think that'd be quite good. That's a fair amount of life. As in 3 life is nothing to draw 3 cards, but
Yeah.
5 mana is a bit expensive.
And then you can use it if you got to kill someone with it as well, so.
Yeah, that's what flexible cards, Joe.
Flexible. We love flexible.
Vengeful Vampire.
Last card on our list of black cards.
This card's good.
6
6 mana is a bit expensive, but flyers and limited are, I think, the best thing. You get your removal, then if you can't pick removal, you can pick evasion. And in this case, evasion that gets past removal.
Yep. I think the vampire, being a vampire, saves it, yeah.
I don't like how the vampires have this undying thing going on, because it's kind of counterproductive to some of the stuff they set up in Innistrad with the Ricochet. I mean, we've obviously mentioned this before, but just to reiterate it, it's a bit annoying. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, you'd be pretty annoyed picking up some undying vampires in Dark Ascension, going into Innistrad and getting past Ricochet with your vampires, thinking, oh, well, I should take this, but it kind of shuts off all of the ones I picked before.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, well.
It's good. It's good. I like this card.
That's the end of the
finishes-
black, then.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Mike.
That's the end of black, I'd say.
Whoa.
We'll see you in a bit.
In red. Bye.